Hello everyone, TGP here. Today we're going to be playing The Universim. I've been a little bit quiet. I have got a couple of sleeping kids here near me. So, this is a God mode game. I did play this on stream a little while ago, but unfortunately it was really buggy, really laggy, wouldn't work properly. You can still find that live stream on my channel, but I thought I'd do some recorded videos for a change and play this. So we're going to start a new life. Planning on making this a series, depending on how popular it is. We'll probably make it probably a half hour, maybe 45 minutes for each episode. So this is the first one. So we're going to start a new life. I really enjoyed playing this on stream, but yeah, like I said, it was really buggy, really laggy, wouldn't work properly. So I figured I'd do a recorded series of it. Hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you do, and if you do, I'll continue the series. Not sure how regularly I'll be releasing it, but I just really love the art style in this game. I seem to say that a lot with all the games I play, but then again, I only tend to play games that I enjoy. And just I don't know if it'll come across very well in the video, but the graphics on this game, and art style, like I said, they're basic, but they're highly entertaining.
Wake up. Wake up, creator. This is the beginning of your story. It starts with nothing. Nothing but an infinite void. However, you, with a single touch, can awaken the light.
So let's touch.
And so the universe sprang into being. Worlds filled with endless potential were scattered into the beyond. They formed into many different shapes and sizes. And while most were doomed to drift among the cosmos barren and alone, others flourished. These few planets soon became home to the greatest phenomenon of all. Life. However, life is a peculiar thing. It comes and goes as swiftly as a bit of A creator's purpose was always that of an observer, to simply admire the fleeting beauty of life's beginnings and ends. Yet this balance could never last. For life to have a better chance of succeeding, here we are. Welcome to Mother Planet. This is a rare sight, for it came to be that there was day and night, warmth and cold, and water to flow through the planet's veins. The soil was rich with minerals, which gave rise to a thick blanket of green. The perfect ecosystem was formed. It is no wonder, then, why life has chosen to inhabit it. A new species has been born, and they need guidance. This is your purpose now. Their very existence rests in your hands.
So this is the Universim. Like I said, I've played this on the channel on a live stream before, but didn't turn out too well. It's an early access game. Basically, it's a God mode game, so you're going to be, if I can remember how to play it, going to be directing, influencing, I suppose is the best way of saying it, little people, a little colony, and I think from looking at the video, the thumbnails early, you influence them on how they're going to evolve, I think. Like I said, I'm not really sure. I played this for about an hour and a half on stream and then sort of left it at that and haven't come back to it. So we need to place our epicenter, you see here. this is our epicenter. I'm just trying to pick the best spot for it. Knowing from previous experience playing this, you need stone, you need wood, so the trees. I don't know if they harvest these big stone piles here. Water is you need water, obviously for survival, also for fishing. So I don't know. I don't really know where to start. I'm kind of trying to weigh it up. I was thinking in here, but that might be a bit restrictive. So maybe I was thinking out here somewhere. This is actually my first recorded video as well. So go easy on me if I do make some mistakes and start trying to talk to a chat that's not there. You know what? Right here. I don't know if those bears are going to affect us or not, but let's put it right there. So that's the evolution tower.
Take a look at your new subjects. They're called nuggets, largely because of their body's apparent inability to keep itself in one piece. Adahi and Elu, the architects of their species. They are the founders of everything that nuggets will ever know or achieve.
So it's kind of like, you know, Adam and Eve. This is oh no. These wolves here will attack me. Oh, this could be a really bad start already. Hopefully they leave me alone. It looks like they're friendly at the start, but they will eventually attack you. Oh, so these are my god powers. So at the moment I have telekinesis, Cupidon, so basically make them fall in love. Rejuvenate, so to heal sick people. I think that's all I have at the moment. Yeah. So this is the world. You can see we've got some, what have we got here? Bloody diarrhea fruit. Sounds appetizing. Over here we've got some healthy malina, which looks like some sort of fruit. And as you can see there, they're going and building their own little shack here. We've got a nice deer. Stag, I'm not sure what you'd call them. So they're building their shack, or their hut, which is where they'll live. You need that for them to reproduce. And it looks like we can unlock some more skills. So fire is kind of important, you know. It unlocks lights in buildings so they can do things at night, so we'll get that going. That only takes 45 seconds. The water wheel, a well is important. Go to the water wheel. You can unlock 5 things at once. So we'll also unlock, I think fishing might be helpful. And we'll do that because that improves our wells. That was an elephant or a mammoth or something over there. Okay, that little flag popped up to tell us that it was there.
This is quite a beautiful planet. Try not to ruin it, will you?
I like the narrator too. He's got a little bit of a sense of humour there about him. So the stone hut's operational. Let's have a look at that. So this is now where these guys will live. And what we'll do by clicking our mouse wheel is we'll go lick bidon and we'll make him. Oh no, it's right click. Oh, remember the controls.
Although there are some things that are shared between nuggets, these include the need for certain essentials like food, water.
So now I've made them fall in
over
love.
their heads, and an occasional
Faith
nap.
in me is increased.
They want to learn, build, discover.
Now they will do some interesting things in these huts, as you can see.
Quite inspirational.
We don't really
if
want
they
to be
also didn't happen to be the
watching
species that initially thought their shadows
anymore.
were trying to eat them.
Now we can build some things. This is our build menu down here. I know my overlay is covering up some of the stuff right across the bottom, but I haven't found that to be very useful, so I'm not going to worry about it. Where's our wells? Archive. This is where we can save our game.
Would you look at that? A little baby nugget. Aren't they adorable when they're young? Don't get too attached, though. They're still mortal after all. Plus, they will soon be old enough to have an opinion and make questionable life decisions. Let's see how much you like them then.
So we got twins here, and I was saying this very much follows in the story of, and not that I'm religious at all, but it follows in very religious terms. Oh, I meant to click on that, I didn't. I'm on it. So like Adam and Eve, all those sorts of things. We'll name this one TGP. Why not? Name it after myself. And we'll name the girl. I'm naming this after some people that I know that I chat with regularly, who are gamers as well. So we've got Polani and TGP. And they're very happy that we've named them. As you can see, still only in early access. So there are some glitches there, and see we've got trees coming soon. So I'm really looking forward to this actually coming out in the full version. Like I said, I'm being very quiet because my kids are sleeping and my wife is trying to do some work for school. Okay, so the little light flashing here below our hammer means that we can build something. So we've got two things here. Resources, we can build a water pump, which will stick over here in the water. We might make a couple of those. No, resources one. No, where's that? Yes, there it is. A couple of water pumps, and we can build something else here, epicenter. Our water pit. The water pit is... I'm not going to put it near here, I'm going to probably put it over here. Where they go to get a drink, basically. So pop that there. And we'll actually prioritise the water pit over everything else. So you can see, oh, you can't really see because I've blocked it with Sam Snowman. But you can see the top bit of it here. This is our research that's slowly lining up. If I open it up here, next thing that they're working on is fishing. Up here. So we can switch them around. I didn't mean to do that actually. So we've already unlocked fire, the water wheel, and dug well. We're going to unlock water storage, because I found last time water was hard to deal with. Primitive cooking, and we'll do cooking utensils as well. As you can see, we unlocked fire, which gives us, at night time, gives us lights inside of our buildings. If I move over here and you have a look at the hut there, you can see it's all lit up nicely. And as it says here, keep an eye for flags being raised alongside buildings. This usually indicates that the building requires a new worker or that it isn't being supplied with water. So this one here, no worker. So what we'll do is we will assign a nugget and we'll assign Elu. And we'll just save this one.
You'll be remembered, creator. That's for sure.
So now she'll work here, and she's like our archiver. She records everything. So if we move, what were they building next? I prioritised this. So this is what they'll move on to now. And it's 5 stone. Now we can help them out if we go to our telekinesis and we left click hold. So
we're doing this again, are we?
I think he's put all the stone in there that he needs. Yeah, he's got stone already, so we'll
I hope
move it
you've
over
been
here.
working on your beach body. You're not going to spend another summer just lazing around.
So we just added some stone to it. And top left corner here, we've got 19 god points, I suppose you'd call it. As this little hint up here says, don't forget to build a reservoir before winter comes. So that'll store excess water because the pumps do freeze up. And those reservoirs will keep our civilization running. Now you can upgrade buildings as you play through. The only one I've actually upgraded so far in my initial live stream was the well here, the water pit. But apparently, yeah, you can upgrade a lot of them. There we go, water pit's fully operational. So if we click here on the water pit, the water well, the water pit. So it's got 0 out of 20, so that will fill up with water, the 2 empty icons there, and that means that we'll have 2 servings of water inside it, so you can see it's slowly filling up there. Actually, let's click on it, we can get rid of this hint. There you go, so it's nearly there. So they'll basically just work and start gathering resources for all these. When the children become adults, they will make their own stone hut, and they'll move out into that. They group them in groups of 4 as well, so there'll be one here, there might be one up here, here and here, and then once those 4 are done, the next group will move out and build another one, and then another one, and they slowly start expanding out and out and out. So can we build anything new? Doesn't look like it. So we'll let them do a little bit of building. Like I showed before, we can help them. Help them do their building a bit quicker. I think for this game I might need to move Sam across to the other side. But you need these god points to be able to help them. Now I don't know if these bears attack or not. I don't know if in an early game they won't. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't think they will. I don't think they'll attack early game. I think it'll only be as we get later and later into the game and into the civilization that they'll start attacking. I have been attacked by wolves, and they are savage. They will kill off everyone. Not that that ever happened, but you know, just in case it did. You know, I mean, it may have happened. So what are we missing? We're missing 5 stone, so let's get some stone to get these guys moving a little bit. Dump their stone in there, now they can actually start building it. He's just come across with some stone, and he's going to build. So really we just need to get our research going. Once we get our research going, we'll unlock new things to do. You can see up here we're having, who's this? I think this is, that's Elu. She's having a bit of a drink. See, our water pit has 1 drink in it. Oh, there we go. After tumbling down a hill, TGP discovered log paddling. This will surely help in their fishing research. So, I'm not quite sure what these do. I don't know if it means that the research goes faster.
This water pump
Not
system
really sure.
is rather advanced for
Yeah,
such
our
a
water
young
pump's up and running.
civilization. I mean, sure, it's built out of rocks, wood, and a bit of string, but impressive nonetheless.
Fishing is complete. Right, so we don't have a reservoir, so that's not going to turn until the reservoir is built, which is what we, I think, are researching, not now, but next. But we can build something new. We can build a fishing pier. So we'll pop that up here. And this will give us a nice supply of food. Now, like I said, you can't see it because it's down the bottom and my my bar down there covers everything up. It's just below here. Yeah, down here. It actually tells me how much storage I've got. Oh, Poe and I are getting married. The poor fools. Just a little bit of a sense of humour that I like about this game. So there we go. They're getting married, so we're making a new building. I heard that you have the power to create miracles. I've been trying to build a hut for TGP and myself to live in, but I fear I may have thrown my back out with all the heavy lifting. So basically I'm making Poe build the hut for us. So pretty much they want a splash pool, but they want me to help build the hut. So they want us to use levitate creative power to deliver missing resources to the construction site. So what are we missing? Wood and stone. Pretty easy. Just grab this tree.
You're looking a little weak, creator.
In there. And we'll grab this stone. And we'll pop that in there. Done. Firefly light bulbs coming soon. So that's all in the decorative cosmetics, I'd imagine, just here. So now they'll build their hut, and then they'll have kids. The original 2, I can't remember, Elu and someone else will have kids as well. And it'll just keep going and going and going. How's this going? Yeah, let's help them out with that one as well. And we need stone. Okay, so they'll build that. Now they need to build this fishing pier up here. Now the problem is that as they build their huts here, they don't do any other work. So that's kind of their focus. Their focus is to build this hut. It doesn't take very long, but it does mean that they don't do any other work. Let's not watch what's going on in that hut over there. I will try and name as many of these people as I can, but it can get a bit hard keeping up with it because they just reproduce and reproduce and reproduce, and eventually you've got a whole village and you haven't had a chance to name them all, especially when you get a wolf attack. There we go, see Mazubo's just come into the world. Where's Mazubo? Come back here. Oh, it's a girl. Okay, we'll name this. Oop. There we go. I don't know if there's any way to check the family tree either. Creative powers, buildings. See, I can open this. They don't have last names, that's something you research. So this only shows our workers. Oh, there we go. Cassioning. So as you can see up here, our water pit, we can upgrade it. So it'll hold more. So if we go upgrade. Then they should come along and upgrade this. Let's help them out a little bit. Oh, I just threw a rock at someone. Let's let them do that. I'm going to kill someone if I keep doing that and throwing rocks at people. Now, from what I've noticed, I don't know if the archive is what I need to do the research or if the research just happens automatically. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how that works. So this is kind of the early game of this. I got well past this. I was building hospitals and things. You know, spoiler alert, you can build hospitals. A crystalline crabapple. Other than the bears and wolves hanging around here, I'm actually quite happy with this area that I've picked to start off with. What's that? That's Boop. They do go and sleep in their huts when they're tired. You know, they will obviously go and get a drink of water when they're thirsty. Let's see if we can't help them out with at least some trees. There we go. There's a tree there for you. Use that. What are you complaining about? Starvation. Okay, well, build the fishing hut. Let's... I can't pick it up. Oh, it's just disappeared. Okay, let's...
So, you've uprooted a tree. Now what?
Now I put it in there and I help them. And then they just have to get 5 stone because I can't do anything else. And we're happy. So you can see up the top right here, we've got 4 adults, 1 child. This will take me back to my epicenter and recenter the camera. But I did like the camera angle I had. Right. I wonder if I can pick up fish. I haven't tried that. No, I can't because I haven't got any. I don't even know what they call this. Faith points or something? I don't really know. Okay, so here comes our stone. Hopefully that's the 5 stone we need to build this. Is it? Yes, it is. So now they can build it. Boop's all grown up. Time to find them something to do. Come on, build. Build, build, build. What are we up to? 59%. They're very slow builders. All buildings need to be maintained by an engineer over time. When buildings start to look a little unstable, engineers step in to repair them. Use the something icon inside each of the building panel to indicate its condition. So, obviously, one of our buildings is probably this one here. It's looking a little... Yes, it's half health. This one never has to be done. This one here is, you know, 3/4. Are they building this, or what are they doing? Oh, okay, so they've put the wood in there. They need to put the 5 stone in there. The smell of burning flesh indicates that Polani discovered storage ponds while researching water storage. Well done, Poe. Burning flesh. There we go, fishing pier is good to go. So, we need to assign someone to it. So let's assign, you know, I'll do it. That flag goes and slides away. So there's our food. I will go and get us our food. Oh, fallen ill. I drank unpurified water from the lake again. Oh. That'd be right. Water storage. Now, I don't know if these need to be near the pumps or not, but I'm going to put a run of them up because I think we should have them. One there. I think 3 should do for now. Now, eventually I will die, but I can use Rejuvenate, which costs me 10, which I don't have. So I have to wait to get 3 more God points, or 2 more God points now. Dear Creator, my friend TGP, his face, if you can call it that way, is green. I think there's something wrong with him. I tried finding Witch Doctor to see if they will help, but they all busy. It's a lizard racing season. I bet they're all at the event. I hope TGP will feel better. I pray to the gods up. I have only one friend. So I need to heal him with Rejuvenate. And I get fountains, which are coming soon. Which I can't because I don't have. I've got 5 minutes to do it, and I don't have the god points to do it. So we just have to wait. Hopefully that ticks over to 5. To 10. And then we'll be fine. So you can see our wheels are spinning. TGP will go over here to the fishing pier and do a bit of spot of fishing. We do need to prioritise that, but I think I want to upgrade this first.
Let's hope that nuggets don't overreact to the falling leaves this year.
There we go. So now they'll build that.
You look a little confused. Don't worry, I expected as much. I know you have questions, but you'll learn everything in time.
There we go. You can do it.
On your own, without bothering me. That'll fix
them
right up.
There we go. What a blessing. Target nugget name. Looks normal again. We're going to have so much fun together. Thank you, dear Creator. I know it was you. So, what's this here? Oh, a temple. I didn't build that. I didn't build it, but... okay, I guess. So the important thing, because we're about to come into winter, is that we get this water storage done, because these pumps will freeze, this will freeze. We don't have a huge amount of nuggets at the moment, so that's fine. But yeah, it's very important that we get these done. There we go, we're getting a lot done now. 2 of them working on it. So 133 out of 250. 2 working on it, so they'll get it done really quickly. Until they stop working. And then, you know, we don't get it done quickly. Adahay is one of our originals. He's building up this here, which is good. We need it. Come on, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. There we go. Our well is done. So as you can see, it's upgraded. It's changed a little bit. Looks a bit better. It can now store 5 drinks. So it'll slowly fill up the 5. But I think it does actually freeze when winter comes around. Primitive cooking is done. So with primitive cooking, we can... where is it? There we go. Epicenter. We can build an eatery. Now, this is where I kind of have to plan this out. Living will no doubt become around down here. So I'm thinking I might expand up this way with all this stuff. And I think it's important to have the eatery... probably we can fit another one in above this one, so we'll pop that there, and then we can put another one up here, and then another one here, and then another one here, just to really, you know, like a main eating centre. Oh, Whimsu, we've got another baby. Is it a boy? It's a boy. This one will be live epically. Now the disadvantage of naming these nuggets is that if they do die, and they will, it affects you deeply. No, it doesn't really. But, you know, it's not good. Oh, okay. So, this hut here, as you can see, the flag has come down for it, which means that it's falling apart. It will eventually crumble and completely fall apart. So we have to keep an eye on that. We need to build our engineers thing very soon. I don't know what this temple does. I can't click on it. So yeah, I don't know. They've just chosen to build that on their own. What's going on here? What are you short on? Stone. Let's give them some stone. So we'll get our telekinesis. Grab some stone. And pop that bad boy in there. So now they only have to get 5 more stone. I want to get that done because, as you can see, this lake is starting to freeze over. And if it freezes over and we don't have any water stored, I think this well up here freezes too. I'm not 100% certain, but I think it does. So we want to get something, some water stored. This should be the last of the stone, I think. Yep. So now they just got to build it. That pump there, I think, has stopped. No, it hasn't. We need to get some more research going, so we'll go the old one toolkit because then we can get the engineer's hut and repair stuff. Let's get cooking oils because Nugget's hunger is reduced by 10%. Can't do anything down here. Why not? Why not? We get grass weaving as well. What's grass weaving doing actually? Nugget carry capacity +2. Oh, that's good. That'll come in handy.
Winter is here, creator. I have a great survival tip for you.
No more fishing.
Where did I put it?
Storage.
I'll get back to you.
I'm hoping this hasn't frozen. No, it hasn't, but I don't know if it refills or not. Oh, it does refill. Okay, so that's our only water source at the moment. So they'll get these built. Even though this water wheel's spinning, I don't think this will store anything. I can't do any. You can't do any fishing, as the little flag there, icicle, the little snowflake icicle thing, and as you can see, the lake is all frozen over. Even though the fish look like they're still moving, the top's frozen over, so we can't do anything else there. And as you can see, the snow starts to gather on the ground too. Nice little effect. Doesn't have enough water to function. That's because the lake's frozen. I don't know what else they expected to have happen. I think from memory in my live stream, I managed to actually survive winter with only a water well, and then I got these built for the next season. Live epically is now mature enough. Excellent. Do some work. You can see they've dumped some food here. We've got 11 food there. Once we build this eatery, that will get transported over there and they'll cook it up. Reservoir's finished. It's a bit late, but you know, it won't store any water because the pumps aren't working. But you know, doesn't matter. We've got our water well, which has 3 drinks in it. Hang on, was that 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe just ticked over that last bit. There we go, just went to 4. I really need this toolkit so they can repair this before it breaks. Our snowman, Sammy, he'll be feeling right at home, or she. You know, I'm not going to make judgment. I mean, the priority should probably be this. What we'll do is we'll get ourselves set up with what we've currently got, and then I think that'll be. Oh, hello, we got someone new. Boy or girl? Looks like a girl. Yep. What's my daughter's name? Get my daughter in the game. Hopefully she doesn't get killed off by something. So as you see, a lot of this game is just sitting and waiting for things to be built, sitting and waiting for things to be researched. But you know, I mean, it's a good fun game. It's a God mode game, which I like. I like God mode games. Black and White 2 was my favourite I can't seem to find a copy of it. And I love sim management games, so there's a game called At the Movie, not At the Movies, The Movies, which I really liked as well. But you can't get a copy of it. If anyone finds a copy and wants to send it to me, and it's able to be played in Australia, by all means, I'll welcome it with open arms, and I'll play that on the channel. But yeah, I just can't find a copy of it. There we go. Our toolkit's researched, which means that we can make the engineer's hut. Now there's a range that the engineers can build in, which is another reason why I left a little bit down here. That, and I completely forgot about them having a range. So we'll pop this one, because I might try and get it to cover over as much as I can at the moment. Put that there. Now this is probably going to break before we can repair it, but we will prioritise the engineer's hut. Actually, we won't worry about early access game. So we need 10 and 20. So let's get them some stone to help them out. I've got telekinesis activated. I just need to look up there and it'll tell me. Some stone. Some more stone here. Try and make it a little bit easier for them, and we'll grab a tree as well. And that's the extent of what I can do. So we've got our... Are these finished? Yeah, so these reservoirs are finished. So once this lake thaws out, we'll be able to fish again. We'll be able to use these pumps to fill up our reservoirs. Okay, he's thinking about fishing, so it's still frozen. So, but he's going to head back over there because I'll live happily in boop. So they'll start building their own little hut, and there it is. They started building it, and something fell down. I need to help my family lost with our little boy. Now, see again, I renamed him, but this is the name that comes up. Checking a butterfly into the woods. There are wolves out there. Okay, so pretty much I need to find this nugget. I can't pick him up because I don't have the telekinesis, but we can find him. Normally, from the last game I played, there were wolves howling. They said he went into the forest. Oh, I hear wolves. Sounds around here. So, oh, there he is. So I need to get 2 more bits of telekinesis before I can pick him up. Oh, I didn't rename him. It's a boy. We'll name this BDS. Oh, yeah. I thought I'd named him. I hadn't. So the wolves won't do anything until his timer runs down. We need 1 more bit of god abilities, and then we can pick him up and save him. And then they'll believe in us a bit more. I think that means we accumulate. There we go. Grab him.
Can someone please get that nugget a fresh
Extra
pair of
believer.
underwear?
And I just need to drop him in here.
Totally deserved.
Oh, I think I just killed him. I think I just killed him. Oh, sorry, BDS. Where did you go? Passed away due to God's murder. Oh, I thought I put him down. Oh no. I thought I put him down. Instead I've hurled him at the ground and killed him. Whoops. Sorry, BDS. Don't worry, the next one that comes in that's a boy, we'll name BDS Empire Junior or something. There we go, so these are filling up now, 57%. So they'll fill up one at a time. Normally it'll be this one first, this one, then when they finish that one will fill up. And we need to assign someone here. Liv, you can be engineer. So now he'll go along and he'll repair anything that needs repairing. This obviously needs rebuilding. Needs all the resources put back in it too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I catch you at a bad time?
I'm not looking. Kinda am. So cooking oils is nearly done, and that'll give us the reducement in their hunger needs. Reduction, I should say, not reducement. Reducement's not a word.
Things are beginning to look
Cooking
green
oils.
and
The
happy
ice is
again.
melted.
Let's take
Lakes
a
have
moment to
melted, fish can
appreciate
resume.
it before you do something wrong. I
What
wasn't
have we got?
aware
Oh, yeah,
that mating was a spectator sport.
It's not. I'm not watching. We'll try this again. No, we'll just BDS Empire again. We'll know it's BDS Empire Junior. See, now this is starting to get to a point where there's getting to be too many people. It's getting to be too many people to keep track of. Have I named you? Yeah, you're BDS. Oh, there's a wolf over here. I'm hoping that leaves me alone. Yeah, too many people to keep track of and too many people to name. So it's going to get to a point where, yeah, I'm just going to stop and... Oh, look at you, putting in your nice little blue top. It's going to get to be too many people to name, so I'm just going to let them use the names that they come up with. It's just going to be easier that way. Don't have to stress about naming people, annoying people because they haven't been named. Let's grab another tree. Now you can, oh no, let these things just happen, let them build it themselves, but you know, you've got God powers, you may as well use them. I think these wolves might leave me alone until I research, like, I think there's weapons you can research. These camera effects, I don't know if you can see them, the effects on the screen there. Oh, it's gone now. There's like little droplets, looked really cool. So, eventually they do die. You can build a cemetery for them to be laid to rest in, I guess. See that wolf? I just noticed at the top of the screen up here, left, boop, alone, didn't attack her, so hopefully that means they won't attack me until a little bit further. There we go, I'm out doing a bit of fishing. So it says we only have 2 stored, you can't see it, but it says we have 2 stored food. So I'll have to look into that. I like these like light up things on all these as well. Wish I could do something with that temple. Upgrade it, make it look fancy. So I need 1 more stone for that. I need a bit more for that. What we'll do is we'll let these get built, and then I think that'll do it for this video. Only 1 death. Oh, look at the steam coming off these things. So that's 100% full, but it's evaporating because it's got a bit hot. Same with this one here. They will fill, but a bit slower. Vaporating? Is that the right word? So as I'm reading here, if the water temperature gets below the blue line, it freezes. If it gets above the red line, it evaporates. No, BDS, you're a grown man. Nice. So at the moment it's too hot. But, you know, it's summer, I believe. Yeah, it's probably summer. I'm not really sure. There we go, they're building this. They'll build the eatery. Yeah, I think I'm just going to give up now and let... Snoops is an adult. There we go, they finished that reservoir, so they've just got to build this here. They need some more stone, some more wood, and then the eatery will be done. And then instead of, you know, coming and eating from a basket on the floor, they'll go up here and they'll start eating. It does initially only start off with 2 seats for people to eat from.
The summer sun is excellent for slow roasting a few nuggets.
Oh, we were only in spring and these got wow, look at the temperature on these. Although this one isn't losing anything, so yeah, I think they just feel a bit slower. Once we hit autumn, though, or fall, whichever one you want to call it. What are you doing? Boop, go and do some work. Well, what can we build now? We now have a hospital. Okay, wow, yeah, I forgot how big that was. We might make the hospital down here. That's huge. I didn't realise the footprint was so big on that. That'll be something for the next episode for them to build. Is that the bloody diarrhea fruit? So we probably don't care if that gets if we get rid of that. So storage areas, which will give us a warehouse. Let's see what we want to line up. Ancient burial, maybe not yet. Calendar. We'll get that going. And we'll get hunting, so we can defend ourselves. And maybe a pulley system. And that'll be our research that'll keep going to the next episode. So this is nice and full. This one's filling up nicely. It's just a nice little fun game, this. And, you know, enjoying playing it. Enjoy playing it on stream. Shame it was really laggy and didn't work properly, but, you know, it's working here and now. Let's just get this going so they can actually build it. This is the quicker way of doing things. Ooh, Jesus! Hoping I didn't hit that that nugget then. Otherwise, it's just going to take forever. I don't know if they do it if the trees will grow back, or if because I'm doing it the trees don't grow back because, you know, basically ripping them out of the roots. But well. There we go, so that's all the resources that need to build that. This one has all of its resources as well. They'll get them built. Eventually. You know, there's no rush. No one's sick, so the hospital's not important. The eatery would be nice to have up and running. How's our water well going? It's got 1 in it, so we should probably build another one. But, you know, for now that'll be okay. Just want to get this set up before winter so that they can get the water for it. Yeah, it's getting there, nearly done. There we go, so we've got no kids at the moment, all adults.
I'm a fan of nugget delicacies.
Alright, so we need to assign someone to be our cook here. We'll make Boop
They do seem to brew some interesting beverages, though.
We'll just get rid of this.
Apologies.
So, cooked food provides a far more fulfilling meal for nuggets. A lovingly prepared meal will reduce the rate at which nuggets start feeling hungry again. Beverages from the eatery also reduce the nuggets' thirst substantially. So, as you can see here, we can get 2 people to work in it once we unlock it. There we go, they just put 5 lots of food in there, raw food. Which I think they convert to cooked food, and then they have beverages in here too, which fills up over time. At the moment we only have 2 seats available. And the others are locked. And then which are these 2 seats? Let me scroll right here, go and have a look. Are these 2 seats here? So I'm guessing as they get more seats, they spread them out. Let's staff up our hospital, because that needs a shaman. Let's make Poe our shaman. So now, you see, Poe's our shaman, so she gets a funny hat and a stick. We have 2 kids, Poe. What do you think about that? Right. That's still filling up. Wow, look at the temperature, it's 38 degrees. 40, 41. We'll get our storage area built and then, well, we'll get it set up. And then we'll call it a day, I think. I wonder if it'll fit in here. No, we'll have to put something smaller in there. It will fit. Right, there. So that's all set up and ready to go. Thanks for watching, everyone. I've been TGP. This has been The Universim. I will chat to you all later. Bye.